It's Monday, time for the Man Cave, Volume 2. Introducing your fantastic hosts.
Monday night, the cave comes alive. Plastic legends and heroes thrive. From the shelf to the heart, they jump and dive. Collectors unite under neon's glow, where the rare and the retro steal the show. Welcome to the Man Cave, Volume 2, where the old and the new find a view. Stacked to the ceiling, dreams come true. The Man Cave, it's calling you. It's calling you.
Good evening and welcome to the Man Cave Volume 2. This is episode number 20. Our guest tonight is somebody that you may well have known from other shows. His name is Chuck Chiriaco, and he's going to discuss a new figure that he's going to be selling as an exclusive at the DFW. But first, I want to bring out, we have a guest co-host tonight that messaged me last week and said, "Could I please come on your show?" He sent pictures like this, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm gonna bring him out first. This is our guest Murray Corrigan.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought me on the show. I was so lonely and missing you.
Yes,
guys
I know
so
that.
much.
How you doing, Murray?
I'm good. It's a long weekend here, and so I'm actually not working tonight. So it's kind of nice.
Nice.
I thought if you guys needed a hand, you don't really need one. You got a full house, but thank you for asking me to come on.
I think you have that the other way around, but okay, whatever. We'll go with that. Whatever. Okay.
That's okay. The knee pads give it away, though, Stace. You know.
Oh,
the begging.
Well, there's calluses on those knees then.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's bring in Ernie, Mr. Ernie.
What's
How
up,
are
guys?
you, sir?
Hello, everybody.
Where are you? Where are
Murray,
you? Where are you
we
at?
expect those $50.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the pay hasn't changed any.
No.
No. That's 50 for each.
He owes us. Yeah, he owes each of us.
Yeah, each of
He
us.
wanted to be
In
on
the
the
mail.
show, so he paid us.
Not one. Okay, just want to
So
make
long
sure.
If
Yeah.
the border lets it through, it's in the mail.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the last one.
The tariff, please.
Yeah. So, Ernie, where are you at? Which county jail are you in?
I'm in Folsom Prison.
Oh, you're Folsom. Okay,
Folsom, yeah.
sure.
Folsom
Okay,
Prison.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting your 3 squares and exercise. See the sunlight now.
Yeah.
Shower
I had to do it away with 3 guys that were messing with me, so no big deal. No big deal.
Lucky them.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. All right. Well, let's bring in Dan. Hello, Dan.
We are so lucky that Ernie's in California, because in California they gave everybody tablets and laptops to use. So that's right there.
He's
No,
in
That's why
California.
I'm on the air right now.
Yeah.
I think
How's your bunkmate? Your bunkmate good?
I think he's in.
No, I had to get rid of him too.
Oh, okay.
He's in San Quentin, not Folsom. So. Just let you know.
Yeah. Shung shung. Dun, 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 dun. All right, everybody. Welcome to Monday.
Let's bring in Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Jerry.
How are you doing tonight?
Welcome to the cave. Yeah, it's, doing good. I'm excited for another night.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's,
and Murray, since you're not in the chat, there you go.
Well, that's okay. I brought my own.
Ooh.
so
Thanks,
just
man.
want to also remind everybody that the DFW shows May 29th through the 31st in Irving, Texas.
2 weeks.
Yep. So
Yeah.
That'd be nice to get to.
any of you guys go into that? No.
Can't do it.
No, I was there last year, and I chose to do Hershey this year to meet you guys. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
Sweet.
It's gonna be fun.
Well,
I
why
hear
don't
you're rooming
we have a
with-
pretty good
So,
full
wait a minute, so Ernie's in prison and he's talking about Hershey. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he had a shower today. He dropped the soap apparently.
Well, and if you look on the chat, 60 Pick said, "Don't drop the soap." So,
Voice of experience.
Rick
why don't
ought to
you
know.
check in the
Rick
chat.
ought to
Ernie.
know.
Say hi to everybody for us.
Oh, you want me to run the chat? Okay, let's see.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
got
we got
quite a
quite a
crew. We got
Oh, so
Edmund,
he shows up, and now I'm out of a job. I see how it is. All right.
Ronald,
Ronald,
Edmund again,
Ronald,
Andy and Indy, of course.
Okay.
Edmund, Ben's War Room, Rick, Kang 11, Adam LeMay.
Yep.
Ernie. Hey, Jack. Big Boss Jack's in the house. There he is. Matt O'Connor. I had Rick. Plastic Wars 72. Steph is in the house. Oh, I can see why Ernie gets really like, oh my. Sean. is
John
in the
News?
house.
There's a
This-
lot.
Yeah, there's a good crowd today. I mean, our special guest must be someone everyone really wants to spend some time seeing. John
Newf?
Noof. And that's about it. Chris Rossman just chimed in.
Chris,
There.
what's up?
Nice.
Cool.
Welcome to the cave, guys.
Awesome.
Volume 2.
Wow, there's a lot in the night.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Who in the heck is this Murray guy? I don't
I don't
know
know.
either. But I figured, since we're probably not going to get that $50 from you, that we
No,
might as well
you're
make you
not.
do some work. So
You made me work for it.
So
Eh?
enjoy your night off, Ernie. Because you don't get them too often. And here's the don't drop the soap.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Dr. Demento song.
Yeah.
Don't
Could be.
drop the soap.
Your next song, Dan.
Oh, no.
I'll do it just for you, Ernie. Don't drop the soap, Ernie. There you go.
God.
Wow. So, does anybody have anything they want to show tonight? I do not have anything. So, anybody, just
I
wave your
guess
hand.
Murray wants to go first again too.
Nobody
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, Murray's been pretty active on Instagram. Good job,
He's all,
Ernie.
he's all giddy.
Murray.
So come on, let
All right.
Murray go. He's
All right.
giddy.
Let's bring
All right.
Murray up. Here we go.
Okay. I have had a horrible winter. Haven't been able to get down to the border to pick up a couple parcels that have been there since late January, probably.
Wow.
And finally,
There he goes.
Ooh, yes.
I was
Oh.
able
Isn't
to
that awesome? I
That's
love
an
it.
amazing set.
so incredible. Thanking Sean just doesn't say it. Everything
No.
it needs to say. I mean, it just incredible. And,
That's
and that was
amazing stuff.
that wasn't enough. Then I also got
I got to paint mine.
and a really cool 3D printed shotgun that
Oh
Andy
wow, that's
as
nice.
so cool.
Nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
And as you know,
Yep.
Gotta love-
the other
those are
part
awesome.
of that
Oh,
Sean
those are
packed-
nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, where are those from?
They're from Sean as
Sean,
well at
yeah.
Huckster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huckster
Are you
Labs.
going to take those to work and put them on the floor?
No, only when I'm working overtime on weekends,
Oh, okay.
because that's when I do the hazardous stuff.
He's got a Joe with a mop.
That's what
A
you
mop
need to
bucket.
do. You take that figure and you take those cones and you set them way at the end where the camera is.
Does anybody make
That way
a
it's like
mop
you're
and a mop and bucket? You know, like you put the mop in,
No.
you squish it. Nobody.
No,
You can get
nobody does a mop and ringer.
We need one of those, man.
Not
I know.
really.
We need one from Mike Power when he's working in the
I agree with
ATHQ.
Murray. I don't think
Take
we
it
need
from
one.
me. They're overrated, Dan.
You need him. We need him for Mike Power when he's cleaning up.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean's saying there's 4 cases left, 4 mission cases left.
Ooh.
Oh,
Grab him.
Yeah,
You're crazy not to have one.
Yeah.
yeah,
Those
you
are
guys
incredible.
are gonna miss out on something amazing. Go to the Etsy store and pick one up. It's amazing.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really are.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we would have had that as a kid when the adventure
Oh,
team was
forget
out?
it.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
the adventures! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even the shotgun that Andy did, like the
Oh, the
mag
clip
tips.
comes right out too. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like how much nicer can you get, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic workmanship from both these guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just in awe.
He
All
said the
these
shotgun is
guys-
Andy says the shotgun's modeled after the Tokarev 12.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but let's see. Aside from that, that's it. But that's more than enough excitement for 1 month.
1 month.
For 1
And-
month.
I
Wow.
don't,
Sad,
I don't
sad
get-
little man.
It is. I don't
Oh,
get the
shit. Now he's throwing
opportunities.
stuff around.
I don't get the opportunities that you do, Ernie.
You really are lonely in Canada, huh?
Hey, there are no toy shows.
Hey, my problem, Murray, is the cash. That's my
Well,
problem.
see, I don't have that problem because there's nowhere to spend it. And now trying to get stuff to and from the States has become such a pain in the backside that,
Yeah, and vice
But-
versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, I did get something else just recently.
Thanks, Sean.
Sean, we need a mop bucket.
No,
Yeah, we do.
we don't.
No, with his mind, he ain't gonna make no mop bucket. Come on.
What scale is that, Murray?
This is a Johnny West poncho pony.
Yeah, isn't that
Oh, okay.
isn't that for the kids?
That's for the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then also,
There he is, the
Nice.
man himself.
I think I've got a green one, but this is the caramel one was the one I had as a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I saw it at the antique mall there last week or the week before, picked the 2 of them up for a good price.
So how is he? Good and solid, not brittle?
Not brittle at all. His one leg, I guess he's stored in a shed or something. It's twisted a bit, so he doesn't like to stand. So I put him on a stand.
I don't like to stand either, so it doesn't matter. I'm about the same age.
Yeah, but you're just old.
I think we
And
could all
feeble.
drink to that.
And feeble.
That's right.
Got that right.
To old age.
Yes, to old age, to wisdom that comes with it.
All right, who would like to go next?
Oh,
I don't
yes,
have
you
much.
did.
Who's got more? I only got a couple things.
I got a lot. So
I have a
it
lot.
doesn't
Of course.
matter to me. I got a
In
lot.
prison, they let you have lots.
Oh yeah, yeah. I slept with the air adventure last night.
Okay.
They
too
told
much
him you could only
information.
bring a specific, thing with you in prison. And he chose Joe.
Yeah.
So
I got 2
Kudos.
things real simple. Just bring me
That
up.
just shows how dedicated I am, Jerry.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Sean also did do a set of curling stones and brooms for me.
Oh, all right, well, he's got the broom now. He's going to do the mop bucket.
No, it's a curling broom. It's not a sweeping
That's
broom.
totally different, dude.
Totally different. guy.
Yeah.
Trust me, I like
Come on,
curling.
you're from Maine. You should know better.
There's
Yeah, they-
cleaning,
Maine-
and then there's a sport.
Just so you know,
Cleaning
Maine-
ain't the same.
People aren't aware of this, but Maine has got 2 big things. They do training for curling, and they also do the bobsledding. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't know that's a big thing up there for training. So
Yeah.
bring me up real quick. I'll bang on these real quick.
All right.
Time's up.
Jeez.
All right. Last week I showed this. Here it is. My background all dyed blue.
All right.
60 feet of
Good Lord.
cloth all rolled up. 60 feet long, 42 inches wide. There it is. And I had to soak it in a tub for 3 days so I get it to dye. And it died.
How
actually
many
fairly
bottles
well.
of Rit did you use?
Just one.
Just
30 gallon tub. I didn't want it. It was a dark blue. And I just threw the one in. I did not want this too dark because you're supposed to heat this stuff and boil it, but I couldn't. This thing's huge, so I couldn't do it. So I bought a tub and I filled it with water with the hose and I left it out in the yard, like in the sun, put a cover on it. So because we're in the Carolinas, so it's been like 90 degrees out. So it died. I can't believe how well it died. So
that's a great color.
So it'll do wonders for the background. And then I was going through my stuff and I found this. The only member of the class.
Wow.
Jane.
Oh, that's cool.
They should have put a newer body on her, but I love it.
Yep. So there you go. The female adventure team. Does she actually have a handle like everybody else does?
She has actually Kung Fu grip hands.
No, I know that, but do they call her something?
No, we didn't give her a name.
You know, like Air Adventure, Sea Adventure, like that. I mean, does she have like what's?
Isn't she the only one too that came with the with an animal or something? Right? You know, nobody else can, have.
Here's the only adventure team, Jane.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, what do we call it? The kitchen adventure. Oh, he's ducking! Look out!
That's a cool set, Dan. Very cool.
But it is a really cool set. I was
that's a hard one to find. That's a hard one to find.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually had 2 of them, and I sold one a few years ago for like $100. So yeah.
Was that with your Star Wars stuff?
No, I sold this one. I sold that one a long time before the Star Wars stuff. But
Murray's got one.
Yeah.
So.
Murray.
But they should. She's
Murray's got everything.
Never been opened. Never been opened. I want to show that. And then of course, we got.
That's a shame because it's a nice figure. Oh, that one too. Hey, I like that one.
Well, of course I got that one. So
you're gonna make Murray keep getting up, Dan.
Yeah, this is Murray's time to shine.
He's making up.
I've got. The Secret of the Mummies too. I must. Ooh, he's got the Indiana Jones.
Nice,
Indiana.
Nice. Yep,
That's
I have that
cool
one too.
I know Jerry does.
Way to go! Very cool.
Jerry is Indiana.
Who's up next?
You believe that? I remember I got mine by calling Disney when it was out, and I just called them up the store and they shipped me one. Could you imagine if they did that today?
Nice.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wow, very nice, Murray.
That's like that the space one that they did as
Xenome.
well.
Planet Xenome.
I
got all those.
The Disney store one that they did the park.
Look, it's Jerry.
Yeah,
it is.
It is Jerry.
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 That's an inside joke, but yeah, that is Jerry.
Yeah.
All right, Ernie, you want to go up, or Jerry, you want to go up? One of you two.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me.
Good, you said something.
Ernie's in prison, so he ain't going anywhere.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
Ernie's
okay,
got all
guards.
night.
Well, I have just really quick one thing I forgot. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead with Jerry. Go ahead with Jerry.
When
We're just checking in on Ernie to make sure he's okay.
All right.
So it's still May, and Murray reminded me of a droid that he thought I should have when I was showing all the Star Wars figures I have, and I forgot one figure, so I just want to show that one out of the Elite Star Wars from the Disney store. I forgot to show Jin. So you guys remember her, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And she comes with 4 sets of hands. So you got the different hands. Her pistol here
A hand for every job.
has different accessories to make a bigger rifle. Anyway, so the point of showing her was Lego made this guy, which is a pretty decent scale. If you
K2SO.
Yeah,
Yep.
K2SO.
Yeah.
So
It
this
actually
is
works
Lego.
really
He looks
well.
great as a Lego figure, even as an action figure. The other item I have is
Did you know that was me?
yeah. The other item I have was I remember I believe Dan brought it up how you just need to collect props, and Dan, I've been collecting joke props since the Yahoo group days, and ever since I saw your photos, ever since Todd and the guys did the Ace Up showing all of those accessories, I've always for years. So I came across something at Five Below. I always wanted a grill for the adventure team, and so this is from Five Below, teeny tiny. Cool. They have like 3 different boxes, but I just want to show you what it comes with.
They have a fridge too, but it's a little small though. The fridge is a little small.
I mean, here's the grill. Very nice.
Cool. Very cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It comes with the grid, the
grates.
The grates. Perfect. There you go. Mm-hmm. Sorry, it looks like my lighting's not that great.
That's okay. We can see it.
Yeah, and then it comes with a tank.
All right.
Oh, propane tank. We all need those.
Yeah, and it also has a burner, side burner.
Yep, side burner here with the dial, with the adjustment here. Another thing too, I'm going to put this over here. Now, again, you mentioned this. It needs a base.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it here just to give it some height. So it comes with some food, obviously. We see that nice size mustard.
Yes.
There we go.
Right. And there's a nice size, I don't know if you can see that, bun. I'm putting a dog in it.
All right.
Don't get excited, Ernie.
All right. So he's got a hot dog in there. Show you what else comes with ketchup.
Awesome.
Nice.
And what's nice is it's a pretty scale, except for the, obviously the grill. I'm going to have to make some kind of base for it. Then you have a steak with a little plate.
Little T-bone.
Yep.
T-bone, sorry. Put that in there. Comes with a nice burger. So we have that you make. So you have the bottom bun. You got cheese and tomatoes. And
okay,
you got decent burger there.
So you got these come at $5. What are they sold as again? They're at $5 Below. They're sold for what?
They're called teeny weenies. Teeny tiny, sorry.
Oh, Stacy should know about that.
So they make I think 3 other sets. I think one's a popcorn maker. They're worth it. I mean, for less than $5, so you have a burger here.
Yeah.
It comes with 2 shish kebabs.
Nice.
Skewers, we'll put that on the grill.
Yeah.
It comes with the pair of Joe-sized tongs.
Good.
Nice.
Right. Comes with a knife. And fork. Yep.
You can carve that turkey.
It's pretty well. It's pretty.
And then an extra wiener there.
So Stacy likes that.
So that's
many wieners he can get.
My
he
Eagle
likes
Eye
it.
find, and again, $5 Below. You can't be. And they have I'm pretty sure there's 4 sets. I just got the grill because again, the headquarters needs a grill for outside.
Yeah.
So I do have a question though. All right, so these are like 3 or 4 sets. They're not made to a certain scale. Are they just made for? I'm trying to wonder what the concept of.
I think they're made for 112. To be honest with you,
They're play scales. Well, if you look at the
burger,
the mustard, everything else.
the food's not. But I mean the appliance.
But these are made.
Small 3-burner barbecue. That's not that far out.
No,
I mean it could be a little taller, but I mean otherwise.
It's a decent scale. It just needs a base.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the size of the burger compared to his hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No.
We had a smaller barbecue than that on my brother-in-law's boat.
Yeah, the food I agree with. It's in good scale.
Yeah.
Just build you a nice little base or something.
That's really nice. It just needs a little bit of a base, a little extension on the height.
Polystyrene and just make one yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. Make a little black box, and then we're good to go.
So that was $5, right? That was $5, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Like Pizza Hut in here, $5, $5.
That's it for me.
Yeah, that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
I was gonna say no more $5 pizza around here. That's for sure.
Oh, we get that every year. At least once they pull that deal.
Really?
Yeah, you buy one at regular price, and then the next 4, I think, and for $5.
Oh, $5, $5, $5, $5. That's what I watch when I go pump the gas tank, and I just watch that $5, $5.
Let me tell you, you guys are only paying $4 a gallon.
Not Ernie.
No, not Ernie. He's
not Ernie. Ernie's not.
We're $6 here.
Well, we're about $8.
Jeez.
Canadian or US?
$8 Canadian, Ernie. Yes.
Which is what? That's what?
That's what?
$4?
$6 American.
Yeah, I was gonna say about $6.
Between $5 and $6 American.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's awful.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's absolute lunacy.
Yep.
I remember when it was, what was it, 50 cents a gallon?
I remember when it was like 35 cents back in the day.
Yeah. I remember I used to throw $2
I didn't vote for this.
Exactly.
I remember when it was
gas in my
68 cents a gallon
every night.
Yeah. Those days are long gone, though. But
yeah.
All right, Ernie, you're up.
Ernie, what do we got?
Okay. All right.
Well, you won't have much. He's in jail.
I know.
Show us the
soap,
no,
Ernie. I got a lot in jail.
And the shiv.
Yeah, you're going to show us the shiv?
There's a lot of trading in the cells.
No, she's going to show everything carved out of soap.
There's a lot of trading going on in the cells here. So there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of Joe collectors here. You'll be really surprised.
How many cigarettes does it cost for? How many cigarettes do you have to trade for Joe?
Yeah.
So I don't smoke. So I'm going to show some good stuff. That way the wieners get out of Stacy's mind. So let me go ahead. All right. So if you notice, my background used to be that case with all the G.I. Joes and stuff like that. I sold that to Seth Nunez, and he picked it up yesterday. So I just had a bare wall that had a bunch of holes from a prior display that I used to have. So anyways, what you guys didn't see on the bottom shelf is I'm a huge Hulk collector. He's my favorite Marvel character.
You're not the only one.
So
Jerry is
I'm going
to
show you a lot of the Hulks. It's not all of my collection. I have Hulks actually all over the place. The only Hulk that I haven't really collected is the Mark Ruffalo, because I just hate what they did to the Hulk. So I haven't bought. But I do have these. But I do have these as Mark Ruffalo.
But you have Hulk. The nice Hulk.
Professor Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's that.
Ernie, can I ask you a question? Being a big Hulk collector, why is it that, when we were growing up, Hulk didn't need to have CGI? I mean, we had Lou Ferrigno, man, and
I know. Beast. I know.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, we went to now he's all CGI. I mean, I don't understand it. Can't they find somebody that looks good and tall?
Well, why does every villain have to take over the world?
Pardon?
I don't even have an answer for that. I mean, Hulk was huge. I mean, Hulk through the years, I mean, he was like different sizes. I mean,
yeah, the size thing changes every.
Yeah, I mean, but he was monstrous. So no real actor is going to be the size. I don't care if it was Arnold.
Yeah, they were being common accurate.
Yeah, they're not going to be the size. So I guess CGI would be the only option to do that.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm going to work. I'm going to work my way from the smaller scale to the up. So I have like
to 1/6.
Oh, I got all sizes. So I got a little bobblehead She-Hulk.
Nice.
Well, that's good that she's got a bobblehead.
Well, show them. You just kind of pick them, move them. Just we want to see them. We barely saw him. She-Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to be fast to get Chuck on the air. So there's She-Hulk.
Nice. I like that. What's that one?
Ernie?
A little
what line is that?
I don't remember. It was a little special box set.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with Hulk, but it's from PIM
Technologies.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Where'd you get all this stuff in the baggie?
Just through the years, just collecting anything
Hulk. Trades look like, I guess.
Hulk smash.
So, how did you get this stuff into your cell? Did you have to snuggle it up your pocket purse?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
When the laundry people come over, I would pay them $20 to go and bring me some stuff from my house.
Good answer, Ernie. Good answer.
You remember the mini mates?
Yep.
I think that's what they were called, mini mates.
Yeah, I have that. Yep.
So there's
nice.
a whole.
I have the Abomination set.
Little Hulk there.
Smash.
Another little Hulk there.
Hulk smash.
Another little Hulk there. Gotta have a Pez Hulk.
Yep.
It's always fun to eat candy that shoots out of people's neck.
You gotta have a McDonald's. You gotta have the McDonald's Hulk.
That's actually cool.
Smash!
I like that.
And then I have so now going to the 3 3/4. I have all of the Marvel Universe figures. So I have the Green Hulk.
That's always a good start.
Yeah. I have him in the Red Hulk.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
It's from the comic, yeah.
Frightening.
Gray Hulk.
Joe, fix it.
The color went bad on your camera, Bernie. You should have fixed that.
What?
The last Hulk looked off. He wasn't green or red.
Gray.
That was a good one because you had me going. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The Nor Hulk.
We do try.
That was the original color of the Hulk, wasn't it?
All right,
Wasn't he gray?
so now the 1/12.
Very cool.
Nice.
So that's Toy Biz Gray. This is the new Gamerverse Hulk from the game.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, it's the hipster Hulk with the beard.
Wow.
It's
Got a
something.
beard.
This is Marvel Legends Red Hulk, 6-inch.
Oh, no.
Harrison Ford again?
He's
No,
closer to
that's
7.
before
No, this was pre-Disney. Pre-Disney.
Yes.
Yeah, this is from the comic.
Yeah. I don't buy anything Disney.
This is the old Marvel Legends series.
Yeah, it's still
This
Indiana
is
Hulk.
Eric Bana Hulk.
There we go.
Yep. Nice. Ernie, we're gonna have to have a chat on the Hulk.
Yes, we do.
You guys could do a show on one.
So
Yeah.
this is first appearance Hulk from Marvel Legends Toy Biz.
Yeah.
Well, with those eyebrows, they call him the Jeremy Clarkson Hulk.
Another
arms and hands
Marvel
on that one.
Legends.
The
Marvel
hands.
Nice.
It's huge.
I'm glad
not
they
kidding,
let you
Ernie.
have
You
a
got a
table
bunch.
in your cell, Ernie.
This is
Wow.
forgot the one that includes the bases. What's that Marvel line? It's Marvel Select.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the Red Hulk
Or
Marvel
Diamond
Select.
Select.
Yeah. From Diamond, right.
Yeah, Diamond's
Yeah.
like him.
Andy and Indy has a good comment here. He says he starts green. It's the red when he's ripe, but by the time he's gray, you should throw him out.
Yeah. He's not
That's
wrong.
actually good.
Good old Andy.
I'm gonna have to remember that, Andy.
Now this sucker's heavy, man, but he's 1/12 scale.
He's a brick.
Yeah,
Wow.
this thing is heavy, man.
Look at that
Look at the
face.
strain on Ernie's arms.
So he's more of a retro looking Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
How did you snuggle that up there?
Yeah.
I mean, that had to hurt coming out. didn't
He's
it?
lost
Come on,
25
he gave
pounds.
us an
since he
answer,
pulled
Steve.
up
You
the
just gotta use your imagination, Stacy.
Yeah, I don't have that big of an
You
imagination.
just can't think of anything else other than wieners. It's
Oh,
because
my
you only think of wieners, Stacy.
Now look at this one.
Oh, look
Pulling
at that.
this
Battle
one
World
out.
Love that one.
Now
That's
pulling
also
that one out
Select,
had
right,
to
Ernie?
hurt.
Diamond Select? Is that
This is
Diamond?
Marvel Select.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel
That's
Select.
what do you call which Hulk? That was a battle. Is that Battle World Hulk?
Ragnarok.
You guys will remember this one. I have both variations. The one that's growling
Yeah.
or yelling.
Yeah.
This is the Rotocast, the 13-inch.
I like the fact that they've got cloth pants on them.
I know. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I have that one too, Ernie. My brother has the roaring one. Hey, Jim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the roaring one. He's still in the package.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Tim's in the house. And Jim.
And then I didn't see these leaning against the box, but I have these little packaged Gray Hulk
Oh, I
Nice.
you.
Cool.
and the green one.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Aw.
And then I have a statue.
Holy
Wow.
smokes.
Yeah.
Bravo, Ernie.
That
That's
had
nice.
to hurt.
That is nice. Yeah.
It wasn't that expensive, Murray. $40. Picked them
Really?
up $40.
I was thinking of just getting it in.
Oh. All right, two more. That's it.
Only two.
That's 40. Murray, that's $40 American and
Yeah, it's from the
$80
Disney
Canadian.
store.
$65 to $70 Canadian. Yeah. Nice.
Now, are the batteries dead in that too?
Wow. How'd you get him in the box? Oh, you must have just got him last week if he's still works.
Murray, if you keep talking, you can't hear the Hulk.
I say that every day.
All right, last one. Jerry's going to know this one.
Go back in there.
Jerry's going to know this one. This thing is huge.
Yes.
Oh my
Love
God.
it.
Yes. That is a huge.
My favorite one.
That's a neat one. Yeah. He's got two different heads. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got 4 hands and 2 heads.
Very nice. Very nice. Love it.
So
nice. All right, that's it, guys.
You're finally done.
Finally done.
Hey, I even have a Hulk, Ernie.
Which one?
Young Hulk.
Oh, nice. Cool.
From the Young Avengers.
Oh, yeah. I have that guy.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You live in the States. You get everything.
Sounds a little jaded. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a few of them there too. So.
Hey, Tim, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
All right. Let us now bring in our guest for the day, please.
Yeah.
Is that okay with everybody? Okay. Let's bring in Chuck Chiriaco.
Chuck.
All right.
Chuck.
There
he is.
Hello, Chuck.
Hello, Chuck. How are you?
There.
Fine, Ariel.
That's better.
Sorry about the show. We didn't know Ernie was going to show his smuggle
collection.
Oh, that's cool. The Hulk's cool.
But Captain Steve Rogers doesn't mind.
No.
That explains why he's standing all the time.
Right.
He can't sit. So, okay. So how you been doing?
Staying busy.
Yeah. I seen your last one there with
Greg Brown.
Copwell Collectibles with Greg Brown. So
Yeah. There were supposed to be 2 more videos. We were gonna do one with like miscellaneous stuff. Well, it exists. Just the sound was shot to hell, so he didn't post them. But there's one that showed like the female ultra cores that were very rare here, and they were more common in England. And then we're gonna do one on the canine core. But whenever I make it back down there, I'll probably just do it again. I don't know if you've seen Cotswold lately, but Greg has basically gotten a whole shit ton of vintage stock from the Lennard owner.
Yeah.
And
was that where that came from?
It came from the warehouse in Kansas City. Supposedly the when they used to have the headquarters in Kansas City for America, they'd have the warehouse sale every year, and that stuff was just sitting there. And Greg finally sweet talked the owner to be like, "Hey, let's move this product out, and maybe you can do something else with this warehouse." So now Greg has got all that really valuable, great stuff that I've been spending way too much money on lately.
Well, I was going to say, did you find something there that you wanted? I'm sure you probably.
Yeah. Greg usually texts me. He texts me right when he posts it. The only reason why I don't get the stuff is either I've either spent too much money that week or his last big post. I was going to buy some stuff and then my phone died. And I was like, Greg, do you got any more of this stuff? But he's like, I gotta go find some more stuff. So, but he's got a lot of cool ultra adventure stuff on there, like adventure team stuff. There's a guy in there that has a shark, a tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hunting
saw
bows.
those. I was really tempted.
Really
I like
cool
the
stuff.
Marauder line.
There was so much cool stuff.
The mech
I mean,
walkers
phenomenal
are one of
figures.
the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He brought out
and
a lot of vehicles too. He brought out
Yeah.
a lot of vehicles too in 1.6.
vehicles are
Wow.
nice.
The Wave Runner,
they're all
the quads, the motorcycles.
Yep. Got him.
and
Yeah, I know.
and you know, I follow this stuff on eBay, and I try to remember as much of it as possible when I was a kid. And a lot of the stuff that Greg is posting, I'm telling you, was not available in the United States. And he's posting this mint and boxed Lennard stuff that was basically impossible to find here for very good prices. Because, you know, like when I was a kid and that stuff came out, like if you bought the Ultra Core figure from Kmart or from Dollar General, that was the toy that you took out of the package and you were gonna throw off a building or beat the shit out of or dive underwater with.
Yeah.
You know, and that was, you know, it's hard to find those figures complete and in box now. And you know, when I was a kid, this is just a knockoff Joe. But now looking back, it's like they're really badass figures. Really cool themes,
they're
nicely
good.
made. Yeah, good
articulation.
accessories.
Their articulation is
They're
good.
sturdy. Those are sturdy figures.
Yeah, they are sturdy. They're sturdy.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm partaking. You know, I would. You know, if you guys are hungry for 12-inch stuff, I mean,
Hey, it's
Greg
the
is-
avenue to go.
Yeah.
he's putting it out there. This is some really badass stuff.
Yeah.
20-year-old stuff, mint and box for prices way below Hot Toys or any of those other expensive toys.
No, the prices are definitely fair. I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not going to last. They will sell out. I know that.
God,
for sure.
yes.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
Well, I think the
Anytime-
diver with the shark's already gone. I checked the web.
He probably is.
The
He probably
stores,
is.
and it was not there.
Yeah.
sad.
I would have bought him had I not already had the figure without the shark. You know, like if you watch the Lennard videos, there's like 10 different variations of every figure. So
yeah, but it was the scuba setup on that one that was different because, like I say, I've got the Ultra Corps diver. They came out with one of the first ones.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that diver that was with the shark, that was a more normal sport diver.
Yeah.
Set.
Uh-oh.
Did we just lose them?
Yep.
Oh no.
No.
Hang on.
No.
But those are beautiful. Oh,
There he is.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
He's back.
Like Han Solo.
He's back.
Yeah.
He had,
held
to run
us in
to the
suspense.
COTS website to buy something.
But
So
it-
tell
like
me,
I said, you know, what's up?
Yeah. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead and finish.
And like I said,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's frozen again.
Oh, no.
There it is.
He's back. We're going to call him Han and Carbonite.
Hey.
Because he's frozen.
like I said, if y'all are hungry for 12-inch stuff, Greg is putting it out there
Oh, yeah.
for badass prices. So
Yeah.
jump on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you still down in Antarctica? Is that what's going on with your signal?
Yes. There's penguin interference.
You're in the Batcave?
Tell us about your DFW figure, Admiral Shaku.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Admiral Shaku. So last time I made a convention exclusive was for Joe Lana 2 years ago, and I kind of wanted to make like an arch enemy for each of the adventure team members. So I came up with Admiral Shaku, Admiral Shaku. It's Japanese word for shark. I think it's like a Japanese slang word for shark. But this guy will be a DFW exclusive figure. There's only going to be 12 of them made, including the one I'm keeping. So this is him.
We got a close up.
This is him. Yep.
Oh,
So
nice.
there's his eye patch.
Oh,
Eye
nice.
patch is his fin. I wanted to do like a killer shark type hairstyle with him.
Right.
That's a good idea.
An orca hairstyle. So I did that.
Nice.
The
eye patch has a shark fin.
Yep.
What's that?
The eye patch has a shark fin on it.
Yeah.
Ties
Yeah.
it in nicely.
The print on the clothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's sharkaflage. That's sharkaflage.
Right.
Sharkaflage.
Yeah. Sharkaflage.
Oh, wow.
So
that's nice.
Oh, the medallion has a shark fin too. That's cool.
Yeah.
Look at
Look
the
at his mustache and beard.
And he has a
somebody-
pistol.
That's
Pardon?
rooted with Barbie hair.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the mustache
Very
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, it's rooted. Yep. And he has a Nambu pistol.
So
Did
Chuck, that's
somebody-
rated
Nambu
at,
pistol.
Did you have that
Got,
material custom made?
The sharkaflage.
Yeah.
So there was a nice lady on Spoonflower that had the sharkaflage. Yeah, it was. I was thinking like maybe somebody had like a crazy shark pattern, and I went on Spoonflower and there was a lady who had the shark pattern. I said, "Hey, could you shrink this to Barbie scale?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." So she shrunk it for me, and I bought whatever
Couple
3
yards.
feet of it. Yeah, a couple of 3 yards of it, and bought it, and so now I got Sharkaflage with this uniform.
That's awesome.
So
Yep,
Chuck,
he's got
is the facial hair glued or rooted?
It's rooted. It's rooted.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So yep. That's rooted like it would
Barbie.
be on like a Ken doll or
Right.
a Barbie doll.
That's excellent.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
so-
of work.
I love it. Can you now
Yeah.
show below his knee and stuff like that? Because there's more to him than what you showed.
There is.
Torso. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, he's got a peg leg.
That's great.
So he's got a 3D printed
Cool.
peg leg. 3D printed peg leg.
Articulated peg leg.
And-
Yeah.
It is articulated. You can.
I
it's
love it.
removable. He comes with a his other leg and another boot if you don't want the peg leg. So it
Oh,
comes
wow.
with that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I was gonna say you
So
must have
do
a
you want
bucket
him-
of right legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like what am I gonna do with that extra stuff? He comes with the white gloved hands. He got the Japanese Japanese officer sword.
Very cool.
You can remove it, and you can have them on there.
Very nice.
So-
I like it. I
I
like
love
it.
it.
So let me guess, he lost his leg to a shark attack?
That is up to you.
Okay.
The adventure continues.
Yeah.
The adventure continues. Padre, you don't have the picture I sent you where it's got the Sea Adventure hanging upside down, do you?
I can't show it because we didn't. Let me see. I can try to look for it, see if I still have it on
Okay.
here. When
Now,
you
these
guys keep talking, and I'll see if I can find it. Okay.
I mean,
So
I could
Chuck,
draw.
these are
Well-
only sold at the show.
Well, if he doesn't sell out, I would be glad to, sell it to anybody who wants to buy it plus shipping. These will be $100 each at the show. If I don't sell out, I mean, I'll put it out there, and if you want to do whatever, $100 plus shipping, I'll send
Right.
it to you.
Nice.
But he's 100% playable. That I will not make a custom figure that
Falls apart.
you have to that falls apart. Or you have to store, especially or anything. He's meant to be played with. If you drop him, he'll be fine. You can tug on his hair.
Body.
It's not going to come
That's
out.
awesome. That's fantastic.
So that's
If you don't mind
body.
me
He's designed to be played with.
Well, that's
If you don't mind
What's
me
up?
asking, what body did you use?
So, I was making these, and then Greg helped me out with a lot of the pieces, and he said, "Well, Chuck, we don't have bodies for these," and I said, "Well, thankfully, I ordered a lot of restring kits from Greg, and I Do you guys order off of? I don't know the guy personally, but I order a lot of shit from him because he's really nice. Zukov's Attic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Zukov's Attic sells a lot of Cotswold figures for really good prices, and I bought a lot of bodies from him. And whether they were loose or not, it was actually cheaper for me to buy an older Cotswold figure and restring them than it was to buy a new body. So I bought a whole bunch of bodies from him, and I just restrung them, and so you'll have a refurbished Cotswold figure with each one of these. So
do you have a holster for
it's an Elite Brigade body then?
He does not have a holster. I did not have time for a holster. I wish I had time to make a holster. My time is very limited. I wish I had time for a holster for him, but his belt is designed. If you have your own holster, his belt can accommodate a holster.
It's a standard Hasbro size belt.
Yeah, standard height. It's elastic belt. It's elastic belt. So.
And luckily we know somebody that makes holsters.
I have not yet successfully done a Naboo holster.
So Chuck, what's his background? Like, does he have a full background in your head that you can share?
So he's to me, I just wanted like a Japanese. Are you guys familiar with the DC character Black Manta?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got like a submarine, and he's got a crime organization, and so that's kind of what he is. He deals with everything a bad guy can do at sea: piracy, ecology destruction. Black Manta. That's kind of what he is, and he's the arch enemy of the Sea Adventurer. I wanted to make like the commander guy, and I wanted to make his henchman. I just didn't have time to make henchmen for him. But I have this shark camo.
Yeah,
maybe I had this shark camo in another color.
Right.
And I was gonna make some henchmen for him, but pilots for the submarine and whatnot. But he's basically evil criminal underboss of the high seas, and he's always getting under the Sea Adventurer's nails.
I like that.
So
cool.
That's bravo, Chuck. That's great.
Great job. He looks fantastic.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
He does look good.
So the peg leg, is that 3D printed?
It is. It's 3D printed. It's black.
Does it snap on and out?
Does it just push in and out like the normal calf does?
Yep.
Cool. That's really cool. I'm sorry. I like it.
So
I don't know why anyone would want to put another foot on.
Did you make this? Did you make the uniform yourself, Chuck?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh,
he
looks
did.
Great. Looks good.
He's amazing at.
You have pockets?
Yeah, he's got the 2 pockets right there.
Okay, I see it now.
Nice.
I based it loosely on the dress uniform for Japanese officers from World War II, naval officers. Loosely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
No, Chuck is really good at doing outfits. He's absolutely amazing. If you've seen any of his other stuff over the years, Ernie, it's incredible.
I think I saw the one he did 2 years ago, but I'm trying to remember. Was that like an African theme or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or,
so that was Sergeant Simba.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, Chuck, you do great work with the sewing. I'll tell you, I am so
Thank
impressed.
you.
Because I have a hell of a time with sewing outfits. I like
it's one of those things where it's really you really you can't rush it.
No.
That's all there is.
And I find
you really can't rush
my
it.
worst part is the arms at the shoulders. Getting the shoulders, that is the one part that it just messes me up every time.
Well, you're doing curved work. You're working with angles and curves on a very, and it takes practice, a lot of patience. I learned a lot of my sewing techniques from Mark Cole. If you guys know Mark,
you're lucky.
He was very nice and gracious to share his wisdom with me. So
Well, the biggest problem is, like, years ago I was doing a windbreaker and I got not bad at sleeves, but then I haven't done outfits in probably most of 15 years for them, really, like seriously done them. I did one for Rick's figure, a windbreaker recently, but other than that, I mean, I think it's been 5 years or more since I last did any outfits.
Well, with outfits, it's I'm not gonna say that it's easy. When I'm sewing
Practice.
the collar on and I'm sewing the sleeves, that's it. When I'm
Yep.
sewing the costume, when the sleeves and the collar, when I'm sewing that, my butt cheeks are clenched and my teeth are gritting. Like
I understand that.
Wait, Stacy has the picture.
Yeah,
there it is.
I was trying to show. So look, I can make myself big, and I'll show that way everybody can see the photo. So hang on for a second, then we'll come back to your story. So we'll just show it so that everybody can see it. All right, here we go. Sorry, I can only do it this way because I cannot add it live.
Oh, that's cool.
No. That looks great. That's
that
awesome.
Works.
He's gonna drop him to the orca.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, here we go. I'll bring it back.
That's cool.
So, Chuck, I definitely appreciate anybody that can sew a uniform because I started learning how to sew and I've made some uniforms. The collars are always difficult.
Collars.
It is not easy. So I definitely appreciate like you and Robert DeCastro.
Oh, God.
Those uniforms. Oh, my gosh. So
Yeah.
I totally appreciate it.
Superheroes of the sewing world.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff's mother. Oh my gosh, those shoes that she made.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
there
mom
you
makes
go,
some
Dan.
badass stuff.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, just anybody who sews this stuff, it's a sewing it's a dying art. It's a dying craft.
It is.
But
I just repaired this. I just repaired this. It's a simulated leather jacket. It was all ripped on the sleeves.
Yeah,
and it came out really good.
Was it the seams themselves that were ripped, Ernie?
Yeah, so these seams right here I re-sewed.
Okay.
Nice.
The seams on the jacket had ripped open.
Oh no.
Right here.
Yeah.
So I re-sewed both of the sleeves.
Right. Well, that's
and
good.
the next thing I got to do is it lost that little metal clip where the zipper goes in.
Ernie.
So,
is that you or Dan?
No,
that was me.
Yeah.
That was me reaching for stuff that I sew myself, and now I got to go skip after the show. Go pick it all up.
You fell over.
I learned a little hack from this woman who had a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So when I do it, I'm going to film it and I'm going to show you guys how to fix it without actually using one of those metal clips.
And how's that?
But it came out really good. So I'm glad I started learning how to sew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please share that with us.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. As soon as you get out of jail.
And
yes. Yeah, I've got 2 more weeks.
But these guys they take a lot of time to make. But
I'm bound and determined to destroy everything in my room.
I wanted to. I don't know. I really love the.
I made that skirt.
Love the. That's nice. I really love the Joe Lana exclusives they used to make every year.
Yeah.
And I kind of I'm only one guy, but if I can kind of sort of keep it going a little bit on a smaller scale, I don't mind doing that. So
now is he every year kind of a box or anything like that, or you're just buying the figure? You're not going to get a little small custom box or anything like that.
So boxes. The thing about boxes is I'm always trying to keep the price down. So he will come with a box. Special thanks to Greg Brown because he's sponsoring the show. He said he was going to bring some boxes for each one of them. So
that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, Greg helped a lot with it. He gave since I bought all the pieces on this guy for bulk, Greg gave me a small discount.
He what? Greg did what?
I better talk to that guy. I've bought a lot of stuff. If you learn how to sew and you learn how to custom make stuff and you want to make a
Oh, we lost.
Oh no,
we lost them again.
Oh no!
Wait, let's all freeze when he comes back.
He's hearing us.
Yeah,
he can hear us. You know that.
We'll fool him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're really fooling him. He's got his figure up and he's hiding. See? So,
I know. But if you guys learn how to sew and you want to make an exclusive for Greg's show, I'm sure he'd be happy to sell you bulk pieces for a discount. So
I make a lot of holsters for Greg.
Oh. Let's change the subject.
Will the box have some type of a?
Murray wants some love.
What's that guy's name? His name is Greg. What? Greg.
Purple.
Blue?
I think it's Greg Purple.
Yeah.
Purple.
Hey Chuck, will the box have a label or just is it just going to be a plain box?
It'll just be a plain box.
Okay.
No. Hey, bottom line is I respect Greg for what he does, trying to keep the hobby alive.
Hard to yes.
And affordable. And I don't go to Walmart and try and dicker for a deal. Why would I go to Greg? Yeah,
I do.
Well,
I do.
I do.
Small independent guy, his profit margins are a lot smaller than everyone else's.
I'm kidding.
No, we get that.
I wouldn't go asking for one. I wouldn't say no if he offered.
What else you got, Chuck?
Well, at least you're honest.
Murray's hypocrisy knows no bounds. Oh my gosh!
That was Admiral Shaku, and
that is cool.
If you would like to see, to keep the show going,
yes,
I brought some of my figures that were dressed in Hasbro tested out uniforms in their workshop that Daryl DePriest sold me for $1 each. So if you want to, would you guys like to see that?
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
Put up your hands if you want to see it.
Right. Well, let me get my feet up because I really want to see it.
Please, no, no feet.
So this was these were just uniforms that I got out of his box.
All right.
But this was a unmade, fully kind of like a light blue cop uniform, but he's got the decals from the blue and black cop.
From Coyote Crossing or whatever.
Not Coyote Crossing.
Yeah,
The one that with the robbing a bank on the back card.
Yeah.
Prosperity Bank.
Prosperity.
Yeah, was it Prosperity?
Prosperity Bank. Yeah.
Prosperity Bank.
There you
Bank.
go. Yeah.
So this was this. These are all one of a kind. I don't know if this one's tagged with Hasbro or not, but yeah, that was something that they were fiddling with in the back room.
Incredible.
That's cool.
Do you know why it was never made, or do you know any of the history of those?
Daryl just told me, some of them they were just fiddling with patterns. Some of them they were experimenting with, and once they finally got to where it was getting priced, it was too expensive to be made, so they took it back.
Yeah.
They were experimenting with camos. This one's got the shirt and the camo pants came from that box.
Oh wow!
Gotcha.
So I was like, let me make an adventure team guy with that. This is the Mouth of Doom collection.
Yes.
Yeah. So
The
that was
that was from the Adventures of figure.
Yeah, the pants look like the one for the Pygmy Gorilla one, the modern Pygmy Gorilla.
They're very similar to the Pygmy Gorilla one, but they're not quite the same. I think it was a camo they were experimenting with. They just never fulfilled on it.
Never got to it.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's the roadblock head. The roadblock head is sharp, man.
That's really sharp.
Yeah.
They made some incredible heads.
Yeah.
One of the best in that line.
I don't know if you guys remember the subline Double Duty. Do you guys remember Double Duty?
That was a fantastic line.
Thank God. Yes, they were amazing.
It was just a handful of figures, like 5, I think.
With the Double Duty line, they had the black uniform with this pattern, this vest.
Yeah.
In Hasbro's back room, they actually made the entire uniform in that pattern.
Oh, that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Wait, he has a harness on?
That's a 2-piece.
Oh, yeah, it's the vest, right? Like a cover.
Yeah, the vest came out, but they never made the entire uniform in the pattern.
It came on the guy with the backpack rocket blasters or whatever.
So is that like a flak vest or?
Yeah,
like a flag.
And the outfit, is it a 2-piece or 1-piece, Chuck?
It's 2 pieces. 2 pieces.
2-piece. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moondoggy has the move.
This one's pretty cool. I think they were experimenting with a pattern, a lighter pattern camo.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's like cool. It looks very similar to the modern OCP pattern that's using now in the Army. It's not quite the same, but it's very similar. That one's not tagged Hasbro, but that one's pretty cool. Some of the things in the box were like uniforms that came out, but they had different decals and different pockets, different designs on there. I think one of the so like the flak vest, they never made it in this OD green, but this was in the box. I guess one of their tests was they're gonna make the life vest in the OD green.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's very white. Those ties.
Yeah, very clean. I think this one was like an Action Man British pattern that they put. I guess they had some leftover cloth. Yeah, so they had some leftover cloth, so they used it to design some GI Joe uniforms with it.
So Chuck, you're showing these figures, but they were the outfits you picked up, right? Not the gear or the figures.
It was the outfits. Yeah, the gear is all just stuff I put there and picked throughout boxes of Doom and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did those were those like prototypes or like samples? Did they include like manufacturer's numbers or something like that?
No, some of them were tagged with GI Joe tags. Most of them were just like I think it's just people just trying to try things out in the Hasbro room, see what works, what can we make, what might look cool. And Daryl ended up with a box of this stuff, and he was just selling everything in there at $1 each. So,
oh my word!
Yeah. It was kind of like he had all this like cool convention stuff at his booth, and he just kind of had a box to the side. I said, Daryl, what's in this box? And he's like, oh, that's Hasbro experimentation stuff. I said, how much is everything in it? He's like, it's $1 each. So I'm digging through and finding all kinds of cool shit in there.
What? Oh my God.
I would have dropped $200-300 and probably not got the whole box yet.
Yeah.
So
come on, Chuck. You gotta say it. I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. I'd buy that for $1. I love RoboCop.
Yes.
Wait, what head sculpt is that?
Yes.
Okay, so let me talk about this figure here. So this is the vest and the pants are obviously test shots for the Mummy Tomb figure.
Yes.
It's kind of it's not quite the same tan.
The turquoise T-shirt was something that Daryl absolutely loved and cracked up when I bought it, but that came out of the box too. This
combo.
is a head.
Yeah.
This is a head I bought from Greg Attore. It is a variant of I think the Big Brawler G.I. Joe head.
Okay.
I don't think the ones that came out in the store did not have this colored headband. I think this was like a one-shot color headband. And something else I bought from Greg was he had a test shot pith helmet that matched more of this. So
that's cool.
That's a fantastic set right there.
Yeah,
looks good.
Very nice.
Now the colors and everything, none of this stuff was all put together. I just coordinated together. I was like, if I'm gonna have a concept figure, I'm gonna try to use as many concept pieces as possible.
It's the fashionista Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yes. I love these muscles.
That's cool.
Oh no!
All right, everybody, quick.
Again. I think maybe his internet is
he's back.
Yeah. Maybe it's on a timer.
On a timer, maybe. It might be.
He's getting it wound up and it ticks out.
Yeah. He stopped pedaling.
This is the Vietnam War Memorial head, but I wanted him to be on better body, so I put him on a muscle body without the football hand.
Right.
And I turned him into a Special Forces guy. So what's special about this uniform is I think I probably showed this on the other show roughly a year ago, but this was you remember the machete chopping guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the same uniform, but in that box they had versions of it without the hole in the back.
So in full suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
nice.
Cool.
Oh, I like the camel.
Let's see. They had some. Let's see. This was like the test shot versions for the. I'm not sure if it was the test shot versions for the British 8th Army guy or for the alligator figure, but
the pants, the shorts look like the White Tiger Hunt is what the shorts look like.
Yeah,
it might be. I know the White Tiger Hunt didn't have the pocket on it. Maybe they're like the pocket's too expensive, so they took that off in the final production.
Possible. Nice shirt too.
Yeah. The shirt is very nice.
Yes.
Just gonna get yourself a Tommy helmet for it, and you're good to go.
Oh yeah. Boom.
There we go.
Look at that. Who would have guessed?
That's like guessing Ernie's in prison.
Yep.
Shung shung. Da, 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 da.
This was one of the first things I grabbed out of the box. I don't know if I showed this on the other show or not, but it was a it's like a
winter camo.
It's like a blue winter camo.
Is there brown in there?
No, it's just blue. See if I get a better lighting.
And grays and a little lighter grays.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, that's got that. Looks like the sea camo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a sea camo. Yeah, that one's
even
nice.
with the Duke head on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
But
you hit the jackpot on that day, Jack.
Yeah, it was
that's cool stuff.
Once in a lifetime experience.
Opportunity.
Box there. Tip of my hat to Daryl the Priest for not trying to overcharge me. He was just like $1 each. So like each
that's
of these
sweet.
3-piece uniforms.
That's the type of guy Daryl is. But Daryl's like that.
He's a great guy.
Is. He's so down to earth and so personable.
I think he was just happy it was going to somebody who like really appreciated it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they made this camo. Let's see if I can get better lighting on this one. I think they made this camo already. But this one's got like
can't really see it. Let me see it.
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
Can you hold it back towards your head so you get into the light? Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks like the camo from the. Do you remember they had a chainsaw, the Vietnam chainsaw guy?
Yeah,
wasn't that the camo on that?
Looks like it could be.
I have something similar to that. It's hard to tell the colors, but
yeah, that's a good print.
Yeah,
That
it is a
is.
good
Yeah, I
print.
like that one.
It's a good woodland camo, right?
It's
Yeah.
kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
But some of the things in there had like decals and stuff that never made it to the final production. I guess
Right.
because that would add extra whatever 50 cents, $1 to each figure, whatever. That would not fit in with the price point.
And I want to give props to that head sculpt. That's actually a really good head sculpt.
Oh man,
Yeah.
let me tell you,
I like it a
Hasbro
lot,
put out
too.
some amazing head sculpts.
They did.
Do you guys remember toward the end of the series they had an Air Force sniper that had like an
Yep.
interesting camo pattern? He had the hoodie.
Yeah.
So in the box they had the same pattern, but it was a shirt and pants instead of a hoodie.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I guess they were experimenting on maybe just making it a like a
Duty outfit.
traditional top and bottom, and
Yeah.
then this one's actually tagged. This one's actually tagged GI Joe.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Too. Yeah. So, and I've seen this stuff on the internet. Like I remember one time, I was on an eBay listing, and I saw the Belgian Paracommando pattern on
Yeah.
a figure, but it had the Army drill sergeant patches on it from the drill sergeant set. And I don't know. I think maybe the lady lived in Rhode Island, so maybe she had a relative that gave her some of this stuff to play with.
Creative factory workers.
Yeah, factory workers. So like Greg was telling me, Greg Attore was telling me that if this factory stuff gets made and it's not cleared through safety, the workers are tasked to get rid of it.
Right.
So by getting rid of it, that means take it home, give it to your family, donate it to a thrift store, whatever. There's been stories of like going to thrift stores close to these factories and stuff where they have just weird production stuff. Like, if you went to like a thrift store in El Segundo, California, where Mattel is at, you might find some weird production Barbie shit. Or, if you go to like a thrift store in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, you might find some weird pre-production stuff there.
Does anybody remember when Conan O'Brien went to Hasbro to have a figure made of himself?
That. I remember. I remember that episode where his head falls off the figure.
Yeah, he does that. But I mean, the cool thing is, I mean, you can find it on YouTube. But the cool thing is, he goes in and he's talking to the production people, how they paint them, how they're making stuff.
Yeah.
So even though it's kind of a comedy thing, there is a little bit of lifting the curtain to see what's going on, there and how things are made. So
There is.
Talking with Daryl and Greg too, you get that a lot. But it was nice to see it with the Conan piece.
Yep.
Well, plus he's a celebrity, so he's got special liberties. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I'm sure the show paid a nickel for that head sculpt.
Oh, heck yeah.
What else
This
you got,
is
Chuck?
do you remember the Night Force? It looks like Sergeant Schultz. Do you remember the Night Force Air Force guy who came with the big scope and the rifle?
Yep.
So this is the same pattern, but I think he's got a slightly more detailed uniform. But on his uniform, it's tagged U.S. Army.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's not an Air Force guy, so.
wow.
Yep, he's got the Ranger tab there too.
Is that
so.
What head sculpt is that? That looks
That's
like
this is the World War.
That's
the
basic
World War II guy.
Oh, okay.
That's a common head.
Yeah, that's Paul or whatever.
You know, they say what they call it, Paul. I think they call it Paul.
Paul. Yeah.
I was thinking it was this one.
There's a so
No.
what I like to do with these heads is I like to find the rare variations of them. So like every time, every once in a while you can come across these heads and it'll be a crazy combination of eye color and hair color. I'll show you one of those now.
Yeah, the Disney Indiana Jones has a rare color. It's the black hair with green eyes.
Yes.
Never noticed.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I will
So
have
this
to
one.
Take a look.
This one's
Murray.
pretty hard to find. It's got black hair but blue eyes.
Cool.
I never paid attention to different eye
Yeah,
colors.
they normally have brown eyes. The black and brown is usually the combo.
Yeah.
But this one's got black hair and blue eyes, so I was like, "Oh, that's a unique combination. I don't see often." So I pick it up. So.
Wow, you guys really notice stuff.
I didn't notice that. So.
Come on, Murray. You mean well? I took mine out of the box, so I play with my Joes.
I've got one out or two out already, so I didn't need to take this one out of the box.
Okay.
But
Did you get the African American one,
Murray? Sure.
The which?
Did you get the Indiana Jones African American one?
Indiana Jones isn't an African American.
No, but Disney released two of those: a Caucasian and an African American version.
Oh, really?
No, I only got the
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I got the African American in this one.
This one is he's got some of the test pieces from the boarding Marine, but but he's got a green uniform instead of I think the one that actually came out has black.
Nice.
But
And that's a Hasbro
the
helmet?
vest.
Yeah.
Was that?
That a Hasbro helmet?
Yeah, you got the Hasbro helmet. Yeah. The problem with some of these is the elastic is starting to get old and they're starting to stretch.
Yeah, they start to.
Yeah.
There's no real good way to replace them on these. So
Stacy has the same problem with his underwear on the elastic.
Oh, Ernie.
I didn't know Stacy wore underwear.
Yeah.
Right.
I usually don't, but when I'm around Ernie, you have to.
I have a quick question for you, Chuck. Those bags that you're using, are they long? Ziploc?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can order these off of
Amazon.
Amazon. They're I think they're a 12 by 6 inch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got sick of using the gallon bags and having awkward space and all other.
I know they fall out. That's a great idea. Thanks.
You guys know the British Paracommando that came out with the D-Day series?
Yep.
They had a test shot with the parka was in this kind of
Nice
olive
That
color.
is nice.
Yeah.
It's got it's got metal buttons too, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
elastic
simulated. Yeah.
Right, simulated. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And look at the
but
sleeves.
I was like,
You got the
the
elastic on the sleeves too.
Yeah, they're cuffed.
yeah.
They're cuffed. That's
It's
nice.
got it's just
Rib cuffing.
a cool variant of the camo one. So
Yeah.
That's cool. So let me ask you a question, Chuck. Did you just stick your hands in that bin and just grab like a whole bunch, being that he was selling for $1?
well, I just kind of peeked my head in there and saw some cool patterns, and then as I dug deeper, I was like, wow, this is all cool stuff. I just basically just plopped my ass right down next to the box and started picking everything that was just
You mean you didn't buy everything?
I know. It's like you drop down there, the $1 each, and you look just to look at it, sold.
I probably would have said, "Will you take $100?"
Yeah.
Sold.
yeah.
And prayed that
Let's
I made out okay with it. Yeah.
So this one, I'll show this one again. But this one I showed on the show, but I think he's worth showing again. This one's a combination of all kinds of crazy concepts. So, in the box, they had this vest without the Adventure Team logo. Right. They had this cool
shirt.
Looks like the police shirt.
Cool shirt. It is, but it doesn't have any logos on it, so it's just kind of like a
because it kind of was it. What was the shirt with the white tiger? Did it have cuffs on the sleeves? Where I don't have
it was darker blue. It was a darker blue.
Okay.
Yeah, and it had buttons on it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it had cuffs on the sleeves.
Yeah, it was a different.
I think they were like rolled up, but but it did have like white buttons on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think these are paratrooper pants, and I gave him those like the sneaker. The sneaker.
I
things.
love those sneakers.
He's got himself some kicks.
Yeah.
The box had this cool like fisherman hat.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this came from Hasbro. I guess they just thought the hat was too hard to produce to make money. Yeah, cost effectiveness. So and this is actually it's a very special figure because I bought this one from Gregatore. This is the unmade Kodiak Bear figure.
Wow. Yep.
That is so cool.
Oh, Chuck.
Yeah, I think I was digging that. I bought that one from Greg. I was digging through his box. I said, "How much is this?" He's like, "Oh, that's the Kodiak Bear figure, $10." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll buy it."
Wow.
I'll give you 15.
Yeah, you scored some good.
I'll give you 20.
Let's start at 25.
Yeah.
I asked him
such
if
a cool set.
Yeah, I asked him if he still had the bear. He had sold that one already. I wish it had the Kodiak Bear concept uniform. I don't know where that ever ended up. But
the bear was just an Action Man bear.
Well, I thought he was made in Mexico. The bear. I thought they actually made for Action Man in Mexico.
They did. It came with a 2-pack. It was. I saw one on eBay for like $500. I was like,
I know.
Well, they show up on eBay every so often, but typically I see them around $200 to $300. Usually, what I see them at.
Way too much.
Yeah.
I want one. I just don't want one that bad.
Well, I don't know how many they made because they switched. I think they switched it over to the plastic bear.
The fuzzy bear's better. This one was interesting concept. I guess they're just experimenting with stuff. This one's got interesting pockets.
Yeah.
And he's got pockets on his elbows. Obviously, adding that much detail, drives up the cost of a uniform.
Sure.
But they were. It's just cool to see that people were experimenting with things.
If you look at the pockets on the chest and on the pants, those are really nice. They actually look like they'd hold stuff.
Yeah, they're nice.
Like they're pleated. They look like they bellow.
Does it have elbow patches?
No, they got more pockets on the elbow.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Oh yeah, the pants came with them too. Obviously, I don't remember any. I don't remember any pants that came out actually had this much detail.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, that's unique.
That's cool. Oh, Chuck. Making me sad.
My inmates are getting excited over here, Chuck.
Seeing all these tough guys, huh? This was a black jumpsuit I found in there. I don't know if they were going to make a jet black pilot or what. But I put it on the
legs.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Very nice.
Nice.
Cool.
And I put one of those World War II guys in it, like he was a Navy SEAL, and put the Navy SEAL accessory pack on there.
Yeah, a little night ops operation here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looking good.
Yeah, I like that one. That was pretty cool.
Ernie's wondering if he could borrow it so he can sneak out tonight.
You need to find him a black boonie hat.
He's just gonna put mud in his hair and his goat.
There you go.
This one I pieced together. It's a green jumpsuit, and this vest was also in the box too. They had some vests in there that were obviously way too expensive to produce in for an action figure, but they had some really cool concept vests in there.
Yeah.
And they actually experimented with some cloth holsters too.
Yeah.
This was a holster. They had a few of these cloth holsters in the box, but I guess they were again too expensive to make, so they never come out with these.
Let's be honest. If you can make a mold and get 1,000 presses out of it,
Yeah.
as opposed to a cloth holster, because that means you got to have hands on more. You know.
Yeah.
Sadly, and wages are more than machines, I guess.
They are.
Sadly.
I got one more, and I'm pretty sure I showed this one already, but I'll show them again. This one was one of my favorite finds of the box. This was the Desert Marpat pattern, but
the digital pattern.
The digital pattern. This is still issued to Marines. The last time I talked to a Marine, I think he told me he was issued two greens of these and 2 desert versions of these. So
cool.
Yeah, he was swimming. He's swimming in the. I guess he was practicing his water combat training or whatever. He was swimming in the pool with his uniforms on. So I asked him about it. Came with this this Kevlar helmet here in the pattern, which they never came up with this.
Nice set.
And then they had this overly cool rucksack that you can put stuff into, and obviously this was too expensive for them to make for a well-priced figure.
Point. Yeah,
but
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
it is. It is very cool. It's a one-of-a-kind figure. Greg. Greg Attore has a few variations of that pattern on figures that weren't made. He also used to have the prototype for the female Troubled Coyote Crossing, but he sold that to Ace. So.
No surprise.
That's all the concept figures I got for today. So
okay, we appreciate you
awesome.
sharing them with us. They're awesome, and I would not part with them probably either.
No, they're kind of a. I mean, I paid for them, but they really feel more like a special gift. So,
well, at that price, they definitely were a special gift. And just the fact that he was willing to part with them.
Yeah.
He told me that for any price.
He texted Greg Attore. He's like, "Hey, what should I do with this box of stuff?" He's like, "Oh yeah, just bring it to the show and sell it for $1 each." Okay, do that. So,
wow. Chuck, do you have anything that you're keeping an eye out for?
Not really.
No grails.
I've kind of gotten to the point in collecting now and creating where it's like, if it's cheap and if I think I can do something with it, I'll buy it. If it's overpriced and somebody's trying to bullshit me on it, you can keep it. So,
yeah. Well, that's pretty much everybody here. I mean, I think we're all kind of the same way. Unless it's really, really special, it's like it can go.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the hobby?
My entire life. Yeah.
And you're how old, Chuck?
32 now.
Okay. You're the same age as my son. So yeah, that would explain why you grew up with the same toys. Yeah.
And
he really
I love
that
love 12-inch Joes, but I do many other
Foreign.
figures.
Yeah.
Marvel Legends. I do. I don't do 7-inch figures. I do Marvel Legends. I do 3 3/4 Joes. I do Vitruvian Hacks. I got a bunch of Legos. I mean, I've been buying Legos since I could
Kid.
play with them. There's the Punisher there.
All right.
Legos. I do a little bit of wrestling figures. I love customizing Barbies. I love getting Barbies at thrift stores and putting them on superposable bodies and making cool Barbies. If I find one with messed up hair, I reroute her hair. Love doing that.
Okay, that's just a strange hobby to have. That to me looks like a lot of work.
It is.
I haven't tried it. I've thought about it a few times, and I go, "Hey."
Where do you get the replacement hair?
Oh, you can buy it online. You can buy,
you can
find it
up.
online.
Yeah. Yep. I started with Barbies, and then I said, well, what if I started, throwing hair onto Cotswold heads because they're hollow and they're soft, and that adds a different dimension to figures.
Yep.
So,
so I did a bunch of them, and I just kind of had a micro drill and just kind of pre-drilled the whole pattern that I wanted, and you just start feeding it in. It's tedious.
It's very tedious. It's time consuming. Like I said, like a lot of this stuff, it's hard, yes, but it's really just time consuming. So
and it's a challenge to begin with.
Yeah, it's part of the fun.
Like a lot of the stuff look at the outfits you make. It's a challenge to start, and then it gets to be, it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's a hobby, it's a side distraction.
It is. Life isn't always fun, so we sometimes we need something to distract ourselves.
That's right.
Get us away from the reality for a little bit.
Yep.
It does.
The virtual backyard.
Yeah. I tell you what really surprised me about making these figures is the logistics between putting together all the pieces. I mean, like I'm putting together all the pieces with without overcharging myself. You're ordering bodies from one person, pieces from another, and fabric from someone else, and trying to ensure it all gets together and putting it together. It takes time. It just takes time and effort.
And it's out of your control. Whereas if all you're doing is making an outfit, once you get the material you need to do it, then you're that's all. That's the step. Now it's just a matter of you finding the time. Whereas like you say, when you're piecing it out and having it to have it all come to you in time, it changes. It does. Can get a little stressful.
It does get stressful.
Trying to find that happy balance too of like, what do I include with this figure versus cost?
And it's not only finding the time, but like once you get the time, are you even in the mood to make this shit?
And all of a sudden that becomes a thing, right? The idea was great in the beginning.
So Chuck,
I might finally get time, and I might just want to chill out and watch some Simon and Simon or something.
Exactly.
or the Man Cave Volume 2.
Did you have to sketch that character out, or was just all in your mind and you put it together?
I typically do a rough sketch of kind of what I want to happen.
Do you have that handy by any chance?
I don't. I got a whole folder of all my sketches and stuff.
That's cool. That's nice.
But I like to sketch stuff out. My plan is I'd like to make a villain for each of the adventure team members. I've got an idea for a Banana Republic type soldier from South America. I'd like to make a Soviet guy with the Soviet pattern. I think the KLMK, I think that's what it's called, the pattern. I'd like to make an Arab guy. with a rooted beard. I think that'd be kind of cool. Again, it all boils down to time. If I can find time before a big show that I'm going to, and it also depends on demand. If I make 12 of this figure and nobody wants to buy it at the show and I'm struggling to sell them, I might just end up making 6 of the next figure. So
Yeah.
I hope he sells. I hope people look at him and think, oh, that's cool. And I hope the price is right too. I know some people make custom figures and I know all of our time is extremely valuable, but I mean, but some of these people, like, I just can't. Some of these, like there was a really nice.
Well, Chuck, right now my brain is working on a box cover art image.
Oh, but I'm thinking about.
You see some that are like $250.
Yeah, it's way too expensive for me. That's for sure.
Well, the average guy is going to be out in the rain on that one.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest, like 2.5.
Right.
I just can't. I can't drop.
You can't justify the expense.
Yeah, $200.
There comes a point.
I mean, that's a lot.
There comes a point. Yes, we can drop that money on it, thankfully. But there comes a point when you drop money on something, then when you bring it home, you're like, shit, I paid too much for this. This wasn't fun. This wasn't fun. Like, I have it, but I paid so damn much for it. It wasn't fun. So
Well, exactly. That's why a lot of us don't buy a lot of the new figures that are out there.
It's true.
They're very overpriced.
I mean, I love Captain America, and I would love to get those 12-inch Captain America figures that have been made by Hot Toys. There is no way in hell I wouldn't sleep at night.
The funny thing about the Hot Toy ones, I'm not really into the movie ones. I would love to have like the 12-inch, like looking like the comics.
Yeah,
that's how I want to see them.
Like I say, I picked up a lot of them, and haven't been too fussy as to where it came from. I just like Captain America.
Well, Greg let me into this little secret. Did you guys know that the sales on Hot Toys has been going?
Yeah, it's
down.
I can believe it.
It's not only the price; people are just sick of waiting.
Yeah,
People were like, I remember it was August, or I think it was October of last year, and Greg was showing me listings for like the Fantastic Four movie figures.
Yeah,
that were supposed to come out of Christmas of this year, and I said, I mean, well, shit. By October of last year, I already stopped caring about that movie. Why the hell would I care about that movie by this Christmas?
But the other problem with Marvel is movies are not right now not really profiting.
Oh.
I mean, they're really dumping everything into a upcoming doomsday. They're really throwing.
They're bad.
They're more involved in political.
Themselves.
Yeah, they're more thinking of political views and stuff. And it's like
they are.
Just make a Marvel movie and shut up. They've
entertain us.
They've lost a lot of heart.
Yeah,
and,
they did.
Well, the problem you have with all these superhero movies now is every single. And I said this at the beginning of the show. Every single movie, the guy is trying to take over the world. When you make everything really like at top level, how do you top that? I mean, you already did Thanos, where he was going to take over everything. Like, how are you going to go above that? That's why all these movies should have always been street level, small time type stuff.
Yeah,
keep the criminal type things going. But beyond all
kind
that,
of like the Netflix versions,
or
those
like
were
the Batman
badass.
movies.
Daredevil.
I really like the Netflix Daredevil. I don't like Disney enough to pay them for Disney Plus, so I haven't seen the newer Daredevil episode.
The latest one is getting panned hard. Everybody hates it.
Well, the first season
I'm a little skeptical of it because Disney's got their hands on it bad.
But everybody loves that little Punisher 45-minute movie. Everybody seems to love that one.
Yeah, it's part of their presentation movies.
Yeah,
the third one.
Kind of like the tipping point for Marvel was about right when Stan Lee died. Right when Stan Lee died, kind of Marvel kind of started going to shit.
Yeah.
And I guess he was kind of there to put backstops on things like, hey guys, like
little guidance.
Let's not do that. Like I don't think the fans would like watching that. But
that's why that's why those early ones were really well done.
Yeah.
And then the later ones, I mean, they're not just
there's something that a lot of people forget. Before the 2012 Avengers movie, most of the superhero movies were owned by other studios. Like that's why you never see. That's why you don't see Hulk. Because Hulk is owned by Universal.
Yeah. Spider-Man, the same thing. They were
Sony. Yeah. All the other people forget that Disney bought it all out after the Avengers movie. Disney bought all the rights from all the studios, or they just bought the studios. But a lot of them were all owned by other studios.
Yeah.
Well, look what they did with Star Wars. Jeez Louise, they totally stood on Star Wars. Oh my god.
And the Star Wars, like, and but like, my dad loved Star Wars, and I didn't understand it at the time because, now everything Star Wars is just shit. But like that's the same with Marvel. Like I loved the Avengers and when those movies came out. But like if somebody were to watch an Avengers movie now, it's not the same.
Can I tell you one of the problems when they talk about, we talk about politics, dragging this out, but we talk about the politics, but that's not the problem with me. A lot of these Marvel movies, it's just that they make all the villains, they humanize them. They try to justify all the villains. Like when they had Scarlet Witch, when they had Vision of Scarlet Witch, they basically justified what she did, and she basically got a slap on the wrist and walked away. And they
want you to sympathize with them. That's why.
I can't sympathize with somebody.
That's part of the formula, though.
Yeah, I can't.
It works.
It's
to a certain point. You can't do it over and over again. But
you just can't. You can't justify the crimes that these superheroes, because they're having a bad day, are doing. You can't justify it, and that's what if you watch a lot of these movies now, they're doing like what was it? Is it Ironheart? Was that the one? Was it Ironheart? The girl, she like
Tony's daughter,
and she was involved with a crime syndicate.
Yeah, that didn't make. I heard about that.
She never paid her dues for what she did.
Yeah,
So, but anyway,
did you watch it? Well,
what's that?
Did you watch that series? I did.
I watched. I did have Disney Plus for a while, and then I just couldn't take it anymore because every time I watched the movie, it was like. It was just
crap.
Yeah.
They
I want good guys to be good guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well that's just it. So like something about modern superhero movies, I guess they don't want to encourage heroism, heroicness.
Look at the Falcon and Winter Soldier. The Falcon, he couldn't get a business loan because they were trying to make some sort of big statement on it. It's like, wait a minute, you mean the Falcon? Remember, he's a member of the Avengers, and he can't get a loan.
He's an Avenger. He would get a
loan.
It
was Tony Stark for crying out loud.
Yeah, you wouldn't be going to no bank.
Yeah,
it's and I have a theory.
And then of course in the movie, Senator, you've got to do better. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Do better. I was like, what the hell?
They've lost their I understand why people watch it. I don't care to watch it like The Boys. I don't watch The Boys because I want to see superheroes be heroic.
The Boys is the biggest piece of shit. I can't believe I'm sitting through that damn show.
But you are.
I love the actors, but heroic things. But I understand why people watch it, but it's not for me. People think, oh, Chuck, you're into superheroes. You'd like this, and this. Not really. I want to see them do heroic things. Maybe that's something inside me. I want to see that. I want to. I like seeing the puny loser. Try to become a soldier. I like seeing Peter Parker try to be a decent person and put on the suit at the same time. I like watching that.
We like to see the struggle of what it takes to become that.
I don't like seeing superheroes being assholes and raping people. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
I
well,
don't
you know,
watch that.
It's like, this is why the whole thing with like Luke Skywalker. We all love like Luke Skywalker. He went through the hero's journey, and then you had Rey come in, and next thing you know, she was basically able to leap tall buildings like in the first movie, and she like never went through like having she never had to stand on her hands lifting rocks with Yoda on his feet, you know. So she never had to go through that kind of. She never had to do that training.
She didn't pay her dues.
No, yeah, you know. I mean, Daisy Ridley's got some great calves, but I mean, you know, I mean, it's you know, but
she is cute. There's no doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
She is a cutie.
As far as the boys go, don't look at that as a superhero movie. It's a.
I couldn't take it. I watched like maybe 6 episodes and I bailed on it.
The first season was I was gonna bail on it after the 4th season. I realized it was the 5th season. And last episode, they're still doing. There's 1 episode left, and last episode they're still building up the backstory of characters. I'm like, with 1 episode to go, and you're building backstory. That should have been done last season. You should be done with that. This should be all geared to closing the series out. So
that's why of the newest movies, Rogue One was the best one because Disney was not involved.
Actually, my favorite of the newest movies was actually the Han Solo movie. I actually like that movie.
That was not bad. You're right.
Solo was a good movie.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that like that.
Yeah,
I like Rogue One.
But to me, Rogue One was the best one of the newest movies.
Yeah.
Solo was good. I liked Solo. A lot of people didn't like Solo, but I liked it.
You guys are going to hate me because I liked all of them.
It was all right.
I've got here's how I watch them. I got every one of the Star Wars movies with riff tracks. So I get to watch them with. Is anybody familiar with riff tracks?
Yeah,
guys from Mystery Science 3000, they do modern movies now, so you can get them with the movies. They do the riff tracks. They did every one of the Star Wars movies in order, and it's kind of hilarious to watch them all. So.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite Star Wars movie is actually Attack of the Clones. That one's actually my favorite one, where Count Dooku's fighting Yoda. I love that movie.
Yeah, that was good.
Love that movie, man.
No, I like the prequels.
Jango Fett in it. Mace Windu lops his head off, and they're all in the Coliseum fighting.
Yeah,
animals.
but the prequels were without Disney, so those were great.
They're George Lucas films.
They were great. Yeah, they were still Lucas films.
Yeah. How much of us really long for the days? Let's go back to the political debate in the prequels. We all long for that now compared to the new stuff they put out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when Andrew Garfield became Spider-Man and everyone just started shitting on Tobey Maguire. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Toby is still my number one Spider-Man. Toby's
Toby fan.
Yeah, that was I loved is it No Way Home? The one with the all 3 of them together.
Tom Holland movies are good too.
I love
Tom Holland movies are good too.
That really was good.
But when Andrew Garfield became Spider-Man, all the Tobey Maguire action figure stuff became really cheap, so I bought all of it. And then now they're like, you try to find Spider-Man 1 stuff, it's up the chart. And I bought it when it was cheap because everyone's like, Tobey Maguire, he's irrelevant on the MCU. I was like, I love those movies. I love.
He's in the beginning of Doomsday.
Supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly he's in the beginning of Doomsday.
But the original Spider-Man, with Tobey Maguire, I mean, it really just shows not just the struggle of being a superhero. To me, it's like it just shows the struggle of just trying to do what's right.
That's right.
Do what's right, and how hard that is.
It showed emotion. Yeah, it showed emotion. It showed everything.
And poor Peter Parker's caught in the crossfire of, how do I save my friends, my family in this city, and keep everything together? It's a brilliant movie.
Yeah. It was a good struggle.
But that's why Spider-Man was always so popular.
Yeah.
True.
The closer they stay to the comic, the better it'll always be popular.
I think wasn't he the first teen Marvel character, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stan Lee said that Spider-Man was originally kind of, he loved him, but he said his kind of the guy distributing the comics was like, just do whatever you want. And when he got some feedback on it, he was like, okay, now we got to make this guy big because people actually like this guy.
Yeah, that's a great story.
Yeah.
Well, quick, notify the authorities. Ernie escaped.
Yep.
Quick,
Spider-Man got him up.
there he is.
I went to quickly grab this because it's.
Geez, they let you bring everything into jail when you're over. Into the night.
Come on, it's the laundry
No,
people he's paying.
Where did you pull that out of?
This is the California jail.
Will you folks let me talk?
The country club.
I had this signed before Stan died.
Excelsior.
Well, it's always easier.
Murray.
Is that the 8-inch figure?
Trying to hold the coffin lid and have them
So
sign.
Stan Lee has the Spider-Man uniform underneath his clothes.
Oh, really?
Is that an 8-inch?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's 112.
Oh, 112. That's nice.
So how big is that?
Turn us around, show it again.
Turn around.
So is that like Ernie size?
We don't want to read. Open the flap.
Yeah. Open the
There's
flap.
no flap.
Flap.
Oh, that's not a
The
flap.
flap.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Excelsior.
Yeah.
You had that on your body. You didn't know there was a flap there?
Come on.
I try not to talk about flaps in prison.
I wonder why.
That's just
Very
really
nice.
cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's very cool. That's definitely a
That
prized
is a
possession
nice
right there.
piece, Ernie.
Super Impulse has those mini figs. They have the Stan Lee action figure, and it has a little signature on it. I got to pick one up.
Oh, I have his only Funko Pop made. It was the San Diego Comic-Con from years back.
Nice. Yeah.
And I had him sign that too. It's in storage. Yes, Stacy, the
In the
complex.
compound.
Well,
That was
it's gonna
too
be-
quick, Ernie.
It's
Careful
going to
with
be
the
5 years
flap.
before you see that. So,
Careful
Hey,
with
I've
the
learned
flap.
to be faster on this show. Believe
You
me,
have to be, Ernie.
yeah, you have
it's
to.
a very brutal show, you know.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe. I don't know what to
And
tell
yet
you.
every week you're back, Ernie.
I love the abuse, baby.
Yeah. All right. So, Chuck, it's going on 2 hours. So, wow.
Very good of you to stick it out.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Good show. It's a
coming
good show tonight.
With the salad bowl.
Yeah. And Ernie has some questions he would like to ask you. So I will bring Ernie up, and please do your best to answer them honestly. And hopefully Ernie won't get harassed by the guards afterwards. So,
All right,
Go ahead,
Chuck.
Ernie.
So I'm going to ask you 3 questions today. We're going to get a little understanding of how you think, okay?
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. Favorite childhood memory?
The one that comes to mind is 3rd grade, my 2002 birthday. I was in Savannah, Georgia, at like a place called the Flying Frog. No, it wasn't the Flying. It was a castle place full of like arcade games and a playground and stuff. And I invited some friends from my class, and my friend got me the superposable Spider-Man from the Spider-Man movie with the gargoyle head, and that was the very first. That was the very first Marvel Legend figure I ever got. And ever since then, I've been addicted to super articulated action figures.
That's cool.
I remember that. I remember that.
That's a nice memory.
Still have that figure. If I were to, you've asked this question before. If I were to save any of my Marvel Legends from a fire, that would be the one I could save.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you, Jerry.
Good answer. All right, question number 2. A country you'd like to visit?
I've always wanted to visit. I've been to a few countries, obviously. I've always wanted to visit India. Kind of fascinates me the some of the thermal conditions, but also the culture. I've always wanted to see the Taj Mahal, the history. Okay. Just it fascinates me. So, but
do you like
the thing about India is I want. What's that?
Do you like the food?
I'm not crazy about Indian food, okay. But
all right.
The reason I haven't gone yet is because I kind of want to go with somebody who knows what they're doing over there. But I haven't
that's familiar.
Haven't found that opportunity yet. So
okay. All right, last question. Okay, let's see what it is. If you owned a billboard, what would it say? What would it say?
Wait, do that again. I'm going to take a screenshot.
I love it. All right, good answer.
Okay, nice. Honestly, yes, I like that. So, all right. So I got a question for you, though. Now, if somebody wants to get in touch with you, maybe have you do some sewing or something for them, is there a way that they can get in touch with you? Do you have a way to
win the lottery?
Yeah, my blog, actionfigurealmanac.blogspot.com.
You cut out, Chuck.
You cut out. Can you say it again?
actionfigurealmanac.blogspot.com. You can message me through there.
Casey's going to put that down in the information.
In the chat. Yeah, if you don't mind putting that in the chat, Chuck.
Yeah.
How do I access? I don't even know how to. I'll put it in the private chat.
Put it in the description.
Dan, can you do that?
Or in the description.
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, you got it? Okay, good.
Okay.
There it is. All right.
See if I can copy it.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Awesome.
I think I got it.
Oh, let me show one quick thing before we cut out.
Well, I just want to make sure.
It was on this PIM thing that I showed earlier.
Yeah,
I forgot San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
So I forgot that it was actually him miniaturized.
That's actually cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's supposed to be a deck of cards? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be a matchbook.
Matchbook. Got it. Matchbook.
Yeah, but the box looks like a deck of cards, though.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
It does.
But I thought it was too.
But see the strike board over here?
Yeah.
It's definitely a matchbook.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
Are you done hijacking the show?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so before Chuck leaves, though, once again, it is your customer figure for the DFW show is Admiral Shaku.
Admiral Shaku.
SHAKU, right?
Yep.
And you've made a dozen of these. Well, so there's 11 available. They're $100.
$100
so
each.
You're going to be at the show. You can have your own little booth set up at the show.
I will be helping Greg with anything he needs. They will be sold at the Cotswold table.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
And if they be autographing them too?
Yeah.
If you want me to.
Sure, why not?
Hey,
autograph the box.
Take pride in your work, son.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You want to sign it.
Yeah.
Someday down the road.
Mine would have to read "Made especially for the Padre."
So
sorry. I'm just saying.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much. It was awesome to see you, Chuck.
Good show, Chuck.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on and keeping the conversation about 12-inch figures going on. You know, I mean, like I said, I do all kinds of scales and stuff. But my favorite scale to customize is definitely still the 12-inch scale.
Yeah,
it's the bomb.
Support.
Yeah, most of us try to do that. It's hard. So
Well, the 1/6 scale is God's scale.
We are a team of the footlongs. Long live footlongs.
Long live footlongs. Okay.
Hold on, don't get Stacy thinking about wieners again.
I am.
Got you thinking about them quicker, Ernie.
I had to be quick in this show because Stacy's quick.
Jail will do that to you. One thing you're not looking forward to is a footlong, I bet.
Hey,
I gotta be quick. I get beat up on this show too much by Stacy.
Yeah. Don't bend
Anybody
over
new to the show, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Come on
Well,
out, boys.
Thank you, everyone, for showing up tonight. And our next guest will be Charlie Baldwin, and that'll be episode number 21. So thank you, and have a good evening. And see you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, all.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you, Murray.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I love you, Murray. Love you too, Dad.
I love Edna.
Love Edna, yeah.